proof, of bank statement or bank history, it's gonna be a problem because now they'll even be facing a perjury charge, a perjury offense for manipulating an official document. Because if that same document is used to sue them or petition them, then the original one will have to provide it. And if it's provided, if it's found out that it was manipulated,
No, I'm sure they wouldn't be that daft to think that.
that's what. No, no, just watch. I'm telling this Nigeria, one share, it's better just keep it on a good day, right? None of us will ask for those things, for those kilefushi and Nibere, if they were doing what is right. But because they try to play with the public's intelligence, right? Now the public want to know what you've been doing with their money. Then now you're running haters scatter. It will be done better. You see, money is small. I want to ask a question. Listen, please to me. Let's say you are a CEO of a company. You have workers in those company.
Yeah.
You have workers in your company. Okay, worker doing casual jobs and just basically doing any job in the company. Okay, and you also employed a supervisor
Yeah.
to supervise those workers. You're paying the supervisor for supervising. You're paying workers to do their job. Let's say you come out to find out right now that workers are not doing their job, which they are duly paid for. Are you not going to blame both the workers and the supervisor?
The supervisor will be held accountable and he would have to.
Thank you very much.
The workers,
That's
yeah.
how I'm bad and its legal team accountable. Because before we came contributing money, talking about legal team, we cited the things that the money want to do. But right now, the only thing we are hearing is the country is corrupt, the country is not good, police is not good. But we knew these things before we started paying money. If you know that they were corrupt, they were not good, then you should have just take yourself away. You don't even need to fight. You don't need to go to Bereketuri or me. Just wait for police to do whatever they want to do. Not that we'll contribute money after everything and police will still do what they want to do and you come and tell us, the country is corrupt. And whereas we have advised...
The country is corrupt. It's not the country that spend the money.
Thank you very much.
It's not the country that spend the money. I'm sure that they will bring out something.
Just watch from now till February to next month. I give them to the ending of this month.
What? Ending of this month for statement by now? No. I don't believe so. I believe that it will come out soon.
No, I give them from now to February, beginning of February.
Well, I wouldn't say that the money will be intact, but I do know that, I don't know Muiwao, but there must be people that surround Baba. It's not Baba MOHBAD that spend the money. I'm
it's
very
good
sure
to defend you, but you'll be shocked. You'll be surprised.
I don't think so. I think it might be people that surrounds him, but I don't think it's him. Honestly, I think because I've listened to him when he talks. His trail of thoughts, I don't think he's sound enough for a lot of things that we expect him to do or say or whatever. Because when I see him thinking, he's thinking, he's doing things how Nigeria will say,
lower. They want contribute to. Why are we contributing money if this case is in the hand of God? If God can do it, then let us keep our money. Let's stay away from the case. When MOHBAD died, was God not watching MOHBAD dying? Africa, now no go wake up from religion. Was God not shining his eye when MOHBAD was dying?
But
if we did not come out,
it is God as well that will push us, that we should encourage, that has given us wisdom, that we should use it wisely.
Why is that God not protecting MOHBAD from dying? When MOHBAD was crying out, they are after my life, why did that God not know that MOHBAD will die and save MOHBAD?
When MOHBAD saw that he was dying, why did he stay around stupid people?
Because God did not help him. God could have helped MOHBAD, but God failed.
Papariano. So when you see danger, so you wait for God to come and take you out of danger, or take you to...
Ask MOHBAD, why is MOHBAD waiting for God to come and give us justice when he can clearly see that there's danger? Why is he not finding a way out?
because right now he knows that the people that are in this case, they're more powerful than him. Papariano, let's be honest. A case of murder should not... All this case, to me, is just too straightforward for us to have to go through all what we are going through.
I'm telling you. Look at the month.
You know
the most disheartening one. the most frustrating one, right, is for the man to just come out. You know, he has gullible followers who don't think, who are just stupid. I'm looking at all of them like this. How can my father come in front of you guys? Because they refuse to question him. They seem like, oh, he just lost his son, whatever. You have to make him understand the component of this case and the intricacies that exist in this case. Don't just follow me gently. We came here for justice, not for his drama. We didn't come here to watch his drama. We don't know him. We know MOHBAD. Okay. So now, this man was comfortably telling these people that his pathologist, when he was asked about autopsy report, he said his pathologist said that they cannot show him the result. I'm telling myself, who are they fooling? A pathology that you employed, you paid your money, is telling they cannot show you the result of what they have done. And I now look, my brain now booted that could this be another game that they will not, if in case they don't show him, I want to advise here, if they have not shown him, but I believe they have shown him, but if they have not shown him, it's dangerous. What is dangerous is that if they want to wait until coroner inquest, maybe they are planning that let us wait until coroner inquest so that when they just open it, maybe it is void. If they open it and it's inconclusive, at that time, MOHBAD father doesn't have any excuse anymore. It is gone. He can't request for a second chance. But right now, if he quickly check it and find out that it is not the result I wanted, he can quickly get another doctor on that pathology. True or false?
Or even throw it to the world rather than
exactly. Or come to the whole world. I don't know what's going on, and quickly get another pathology. But for him to be playing game, they said they cannot check it. What if what is there doesn't favor you? You have to know you have to know your case, right? You have to know your case. I don't know.
But to me, I just feel like he doesn't have a
The
good
man
lawyer.
said it literally that they told him that they cannot show him. He didn't even say lawyer. Had they been, he said Wahab Shitu. That's why their lie is not even aligning. They just lie to their foolish, gullible people who are watching them. You can't try that nonsense with me. Can't. I will say I want to talk to that person. I want to be part of it.
But
What
do
if the result of
you
that
think
doesn't favor us?
your intelligence, you're comparing your intelligence with the kind of Baba's intelligence to know the right, to say,
But
no, this is my right.
he's
This
not
is my
listening
right.
to
Don't come and tell me. Just give it to me. I need a copy of it in my hand like this. And I will take it to somebody to go and read it and explain to me.
Exactly.
Do you think that he will have that kind of thoughts? Is everything somebody said? Is somebody said? Even I have people even in
if you are
abroad here.
advising him, people around him don't like it. If you are telling them what to do, they'll say, who are you? Why would you be telling, is it your son that died? Why would you be telling him what to do? Do you think that the man doesn't know anything? But the man is not doing what is right. He's not taking us anywhere. On one hand, they say the man is not good, he's not learned. On the other hand, don't advise him, he knows what to do.
It might be learned. It's not every learned person. Learned in what way? Education is not knowledge. Going to school does not mean that you have good knowledge, know your rights, know when to stand firm.
I was so shocked when Baba said it, and he has said it almost repeatedly in different live streams. That he has said that the pathologists, they said no, they cannot show him. They cannot show you. Pathology doctor. I think it was his lawyer even telling him that. At least I could but even his lawyer should not tell him that. His lawyer should be giving the client hope that Baba, no worry, Baba, just calm down, okay? Don't talk about it. Calm down, okay? There is light, because Baba need to give his fans hope too. Lawyer must give his client hope. Baba need to give his client hope. Don't worry, let's just be praying. God will do it. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, they are just there like, don't come and the last station, some people will come for Baba, we will come for you. If at the end of the day Baba Mohbad lose it, then we'll hold the man responsible. Because all this time wasted, all these ideas given, you turn everything down. And then now you don't
But
want to blame
you,
him.
I'm Paparina, and I believe you know where I stand in that. Me, I would never ever go against Baba. I'm not. I'm saying it publicly now. I will
You don't
never.
have to go against him,
Yeah, I
but
would
not doing
never
what
go
is right.
against him
I
because
think
I
it's
I
gonna
think
be
all these things is too much. If the family were united and they can sit down, then we can reason. But the only family that he has is Muiwa that is supporting him. So there's no one that they can both disagree to agree on, except strangers that are going that he doesn't even know what's in their mind.
how can money be coming from stranger and he cannot work with stranger, but he can work with family who has nothing to offer?
But unfortunately, it's just because
Nothing.
he doesn't have a good NGO that can do whatever. Because this is not the first person that will claim GoFundMe. And people that contribute GoFundMe, you know how many GoFundMe, there are people that don't even know that I contribute, whether they're sick or whatever, and I feel moved by it, I put money. And I never go and ask. It's just the
No,
way of this.
the difference is
Yeah.
in this particular one, there was an attention of everybody was required.
Mm.
Yes, everybody's attention was required, and we went in with a with an expectation. Like me, for example, I paid almost 320,000 naira in that GoFundMe. You are aware of that, right? If you have been coming here.
Oh, me, I know. I saw your name now
Yes.
on the thing. It's
You
$200.
saw it. Exactly. I paid
I saw it now.
320,000 in that GoFundMe because at some point I felt like, okay, these people they felt like money is the issue, because for me money is not the issue. Do the right thing that everybody want, and then I paid for it, and I told everybody go contribute money, go put money there, and people put money there. And right now, any of those things you wrote there, in fact, in that GoFundMe, they wrote that MOHBAD burial is part of the GoFundMe. We have to like condemn that before they remove it. They don't know what they wanted. Like they were just packing different goals to just to convince people to make money. And that's why I feel like these guys have missed it.
But you know,
And
the
right now, when
spending
you
hasn't
ask
even
them, when
started.
you ask all those people that were there before, Gurex, where is he right now? He's went on a low key. Snake. Where is Muiwa? Muiwa right now, he's not even speaking, he's somewhere hiding too.
But I
Now the
heard
public has come.
Gurexi is sick.
Ah, Gurex's sickness is controversial. It's controversial.
Where
It's
people are saying
between
Baba
whether or
said
not.
it the last time he spoke, that and he confirmed that because when someone is sick, me, I can't mock them.
He was on
We're
live
all
stream
alive,
here.
we're
What are you
all
saying?
enjoying the grace.
Gracie
Anything
is
can
sick and
happen.
Gracie is going around. He's going around using TikTok. He was on my live stream here. And he's been on live stream up and down, left and right.
Well, he's walking around,
If you share
they see him walking around.
life, you say,
Is he walking around?
Gracie is fine. You see, people wanted to go, Arifa wanted to go see him. They refused Arifa to see him. Why? You know Arifa?
Yeah, I know. Oh, definitely. Oh, 100%.
They refused Arifa to see him.
Maybe
This
because
Arifa is anti.
maybe because it's anti-justice. You know, all of you are anti-justice. That's the thing. Because at the end of the day,
You are
even
anti-justice.
the
You
only
too, you
thing
are
that
anti-justice.
gets me is every person in this justice are all anti-justice, because once that person goes against somebody, it becomes anti-justice. I have not seen one person, and I'm not excluding anybody. Just don't as anybody. All of you are all anti-justice. So that's why I laugh when I said, okay, if everybody is anti-justice, so who is for justice? You that is calling
And
somebody. I said to myself,
when
you
I look
calling
at what
somebody
I have done,
anti-justice. Someone is somewhere
uh,
calling you anti-justice.
Madam Ninka, when I
Sir.
look at what I have done for Bamubad, even without even talking to him,
Mm,
set up an account, Wema Bank, Access Bank for him, one,
mm,
set up TikTok account for him, and also encourage him to be going live there, giving reports. These are lists of what I have done to this man. All of those supporting him, can they tell me one single thing they have done for him?
mm.
Nothing. They just say, we are gladiators, we are generals. And look at ignorance, as if we are fighting against flesh and blood. We are fighting a legal battle. And you guys are just ranting and ranting and ranting. If we don't get justice, what you
I
gonna
think
what you
from
gonna do?
what I think Buki try her best. It doesn't mean there might be people that are trying more than how. I can only talk of what I've heard and seen. You understand? I think Buki as well, financially, I think she is trying as well. We all have
I
to do
don't know.
different things.
I don't know how much Bukky Jesse has given to Baba Mohbad, but I
Mm.
will just appreciate everybody who has supported in this cause
Everybody,
with their
one way or
money
the other.
and with everything. Okay, I'll appreciate that. But the problem I find with Bukky Jesse is that Bukky Jesse does not have the scope. She doesn't know what she wants because it is Bukky Jesse had the opportunity to dictate that things were not going very well from the beginning since we've been clamoring. This lawyer or Dosumo, this Dosumo shouldn't have taken us this far for us to wake up and see that nothing is going on.
But I think,
Bukele is only doing her own thing.
Papariano, I think she does know. She did say, sometimes, like, okay, let's say, I'm sure you have some group of people as well that you guys talk behind regarding this
No, no,
case.
no, no, never. I don't.
You don't, okay.
I will not.
There
I
are
will
probably
not.
some people. I think they managed to convince her because from the beginning, I remember I watched her when she said, "This is not Odumosu. 10 year logo have sold us this. And you know how she would just shout and shout and shout about it. Then she came back and said, "Okay, let's give Muiwa a chance." I've now found out because she was the first person to say that Muiwa was not related to Baba. Do you know that? She was the first person to come
But
out and do a big
but
show
they
and
are
say,
claiming that they are related.
eh?
They are claiming that they are related. People are
So
still claiming that
later
they are
she came back
related.
and said, okay, they said they are relatives. She's find out, and Odumosu, okay, he can do the case. You understand? Which I heard, and that was long time ago. I don't know the specific time. She said it that Odumosu should not be on the case because he's not he Tenny Ologo said something and something about Odumosu. But yet he's been on the case, and I don't know. God
It
Almighty.
would have even be better to have someone like you who's exposed and like readily fit
No, no,
to
no.
be the one in places of
I
people.
wouldn't want to do that because I wouldn't want to be because I can't. You've noticed me when I come up. If it
Mhm.
comes to cursing and all this, I cannot do it.
But you don't do wotowoto.
No, no, I can't.
Ah, I see. And
No, no,
sometimes
no,
that
no,
is
no. I've
it's just
never
like
on this platform. I've never told anybody
an
shut up or
exercise.
you're stupid. Even
Maybe
when
one
I've
day I'm
been
gonna go see. I'm
no.
gonna have you and
Have you
somebody
forgotten
go
I
head
was
to
here
head.
yesterday? Did you see me say anything when they were started? Have you forgotten I was up here? Yes. Have you forgotten that I was with you from the beginning? Me and
Oh,
you started.
you're the
Me and you started from the beginning, and then all these people came up, and they cursed and cursed and cursed and cursed. I can't. Why would I curse people over what? Why would I be cursing? I don't
you
want
know
somebody to
the
curse
thing
my
is
children over
the
somebody
thing is
else's issue. No way.
the thing is this the tradition that exists in this part of the world, people don't seem to understand that Nigeria is run by religion, custom, and the law, which is British law. British law, Nigerian custom, and Nigerian religion. And these three things are constitutional. I have the full right to express myself as a Yoruba man. Okay? Sorry that some people may not like it, right? Then go to court. Go courts. In the Yoruba settings, we do call out people, we do shame them historically. There
Mm.
are people that come out, they confess, tó máa ń ka iṣẹ́ aburú tó ń ti ṣe, wọ́n máa ń pariwo sí wọn lórí. It happens. It's part of the culture. Pé à ń pariwo sí Wùmí lórí lẹ́ni yìí kì í ṣe kan titun. Ó wà nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa ni. Àwọn tí ò bá ti ṣe nǹkan dáadáa máa ń pariwo sí wọn lórí ni. That àṣà ni and it's constitutional. Tí Wùmí bá feel pé anybody ń violate right òun, má gbàgbé ẹlòmíì gbogbo wa à ń exercise right wa ni à ń exercise the constitutional àṣà wa bí a ṣe mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe is constitutional tó bá dẹ̀ fi pé you are hurt then lọ sí court it's not perfect ẹnìkan kò bẹ̀ ní court ṣebí àwọn Fálànà wọ́n ṣàgbé very dark man lọ sí court wọ́n ṣàwà lórí ẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn tó lọ sí court yìí ló máa bẹ̀rù so why tá a fi ń sọ ọkọ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí okay the public will continue to hold Wumi responsible forever. Okay, forever. And she should just know this. She cannot get away with this. All this gangsterism that she's hiring and coming around and acting like, oh, they are here, they are here. I don't even know what they want. All these women gangsters. People like, look at Tolani right now. Tolani she konsueni. This lady has been here since morning, as in Tolani tie malono, Tolani malono. Tolani SBM àbí kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀ máa bọ̀ lókè àbí kò tẹ̀ máa lọ náà ṣé ibà ni wàá sùn ni má dé bẹ̀rẹ̀ life láàárọ̀ wàá dé wà ní ibà yìí títí kí ló dé kí ló ń kọ́ Tọ́lání mo ń suspect ẹ má wò mí mọ́ kí ló dé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ wetin dey happen ọlọ́run máa fọ́ ojú gbogbo yín o kí ló dé náà.
Oh my God.
The support nǹkan tá a ṣe tábà ní kí tap on the screen ẹ ní tap share ẹ ní share ẹ gift ẹ ní gift ẹ ṣe ilé ẹ ní ṣe ẹ kàn wọn máa búyàn ní tẹ́ bá yẹ ní little chance ẹ máa fi búyàn ní. I ask a question ẹ lọ wo àwọn fans Wùmí they are going live almost 1 week non-stop. They are gifted. Mumbo, they can take screenshot of one of their gifting platform. Carry content. Carry you're blowing by gift. Okay? But they won't have issues with that. They will have issues with papariano, who is going live. But you have 6 hours, 7 hours, or 8 hours to the gift. If I was here supporting Wumi, can you pay Wumi ni mo support one in issue pẹ̀lú ẹ̀? Shall I get the game? You see the game, right? One ever ni issue pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. That's why I see them as just hypocrites, as kids. Let me show you something. I'm very sure everyone should gift on the platform. One, anything wrong with that? They don't say nothing wrong. One, they need power. One, anybody won't come on. They are okay with that. They are very, very okay with that. My people are sleeping, or not now. They are sleeping. They are sleeping. I will owe you a big match one day. I will see how far you can go. My people, they are sleeping. They don't tire. Okay.
This case is not easy.
I'm not bothered with whatever they are doing on their platform. They are swear to Almighty God. Because they are not my problem. But why are they having me as their problem? If they know that they are fighting for the right thing, that they are doing the right thing, why are they worried about what another person is doing? They are collecting gifts. But worried that look everywhere in this etigba gift many. Imagine pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gba gift, olùtọ̀ ń gba gift, kí látẹnu kí a máa ṣépè fún àwọn tó ń gba gift. Ṣé ẹ ti forú gba ìpè nìyẹn? Àdàbí anybody, you can't control it. Àdàbí anybody ò bá gba gift lórí TikTok. Okay, so they are just looking for manipulations. Ìwọ ò ń tọrọ, ìwọ ò ń gbà, kí ló wá kàn ẹ́? Àwọn òyìnbó tó ṣe wọ́n fọ́ lórí ni? Ṣé wọ́n ṣe fún ẹni?
I tell people when they say, gbogbo àwọn tó ń jà fún Mohbad, listen, if Mohbad didn't die, I said social platform will still continue. There's a lot of cases that people have abandoned because of Mohbad.
Àwọn kan tá a ṣe tá a ti fi sílẹ̀ wọ́n rí aspect yẹn wọ́n kàn ń rò pé bóyá as I'm talking to you ẹ lọ wo Pella pé wọ́n kò sí láàṣì tó máa lọ tí wọ́n ní máa gift ẹ̀bí omi. Okay, tí irú Pella yẹn tó bá kánìkì tí Pella bá bọ́ just for Mohbad nísìnyí lẹ́nu wọ́n tún máa bú ni. Àwọn èèyàn wà yẹn they will be telling you the country is bad nǹkan la dédé but yet afẹ́ wádìí afẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan why are you having issues with us investigating? It means you have problem. Tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ pa wá náà ẹ pa wá náà ẹ máa kú síbẹ̀ ká máa pa wá kò sí problem gbogbo àlàlẹ́jẹ̀ lára àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ anybody náà pàápàá kò ní dá fún yàrá ìyá anybody.
Àwọn ọmọ mi ò tí ì ṣèyàwó.
Ó máa ní pé ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ àṣẹ ní sọ̀rọ̀ a máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ni ẹ má máa wá ẹ má máa wò wá tẹ̀ bá ti fẹ́ wá ikú rẹ̀ kó ṣì dànù ẹ nídìí ẹ̀ ìlú wa níbí báyìí a máa ṣe ìlú wa bá a ṣe lè ṣe kó dànù with that apology fún ẹnìkan kò fún bàbá ẹnìkan kọ wọn bí ẹnìkan kọ dá kó máa sọ fún wa pé ká máa tó ìlú tiwa gbogbo ìlú òṣì tẹ̀ ń kóra yín lọ ṣé a ò lọ sí ṣé mo travel rí ni èmi tí mo wà ní Afghanistan no sorry ojú ẹlẹ́gbà mo wà lójú ẹlẹ́gbà ẹ máa bọ̀ ṣé ká lọ mu tíì lọ́la ká lọ mu àgbo jẹ̀dí ojú ẹlẹ́gbà ooo ẹ̀yin ò lẹ́wà lójú ẹlẹ́gbà ẹ ká meet up lọ́la náà kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé kò sẹ́ńbọ̀ lójú ẹlẹ́gbà ni. ó ń ṣe ẹlòmíì kan ti fọ́ orí ẹlòmíì dànù kan tiẹ̀ ti pa àwọn náà dànù àwọn ẹlòmíì bọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn ló sì ìwà gidi tó wà lára wọn yẹn òun ló ń jẹ́ kó máa pààyàn wọn wà used to law and order and that's what I've been saying that's why tí n bá wo ṣùṣù lọ́la mo kò lè bínú kí n kọ like what politics ni there are so many things that need to be corrected especially in Africa kì í ṣe Nigeria nìkan we do not live by law we are lawless in nature we struggle to cope with law and that is why that is where I may be looking for where maybe culture some certain elements in culture should be abolished because it is giving people sense of living. Religious is the way of life. How can you be calling religious way of life when you have the law? It is the law of that state that is the way to live in that state. You don't live in America by the religious law. You live in America by the American law. The American law is superior to everything in the American states. That's how it should have been here. But this place, if you check in the Nigerian history, around 1948, Justice Pollard, a British judge, sentenced the first king in Nigeria, what is his name? The first king sentenced
I've read that history before.
Oba Tewogboye Asusumasa II was sentenced to death by hanging. And that is the only king sentenced in Nigerian history today. Tó bá jẹ́ nísìnyí wọ́n níṣẹ́. Ọba tó wo ṣùṣù báyìí ó ní pé kán lọ bí Adédìwúrà ọmọ kékeré. Ó ní kán lọ gbé kán bẹ lórí kán yọ ahọ́n ẹ̀ kán yọ gbogbo ẹ̀ kán wọ́n fẹ́ fi ṣe tutù. Ọba ba lórí gbogbo. Nǹkan tá ń pè lákọni à ń ṣakọ. Yet à ń sá lọ sí ilé òyìnbó. Inú wa ń dùn tá a bá lọ sí ilé òyìnbó tá a bá padà wá. But tá a bá ní pé ká ṣe bí báyìí kó dáa káwọn èèyàn náà máa wá. Rárá. Àṣà wa là ń ṣe irú àṣà wo nìyẹn pé ká máa fàṣà wa máa para wa ká máa sọ pé àṣà irú akọ olúwa nù pé ká máa para wa irú òṣì wo nìyẹn a máa ní pé ká máa ṣe nìkan àṣà kọ òṣì tá a bá investigate nǹkan tó pa Mohbad kí ló burú mbẹ tá a bá investigate tá a bá rí nǹkan kan wọ́n ṣàmà lọ kí lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rù tẹ́ ẹ fi sọ pé kọ́ máa investigate we have to call on authorities a máa ké pè wọ́n ni àṣà àpàyàn ẹni wọn la fi sọ̀rọ̀ àpàyàn àwọn tó ń lò bọ́n tó fi ń pa àwọn èèyàn lójoojúmọ́ ń kọ́ ẹ̀rí yẹn sọ ẹ̀rọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sọ àwọn tó ń fẹnu wọn tó fi ń rí pé kí nǹkan rere kó ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn lè ń bá lẹ́jọ́ kò ní dá fún gbogbo yín kò tẹ́ nídìí kí n máa ṣépè fún yín tó ti bá ní pé kó má dá fún yín náà kò ní dá fún aráàlú wa náà ni. àwọn pípọ̀ ló máa ń gbìyànjú ọdún sometimes as in ẹ mọ̀ pé there's a way you be experienced learning travelled ẹ máa rí àwọn bí àwọn òyìnbó yẹn ẹ máa lọ sí Russia ẹ máa rí wọn they be in order. I remember like mo travel to many of those countries they be in order wá rí àwọn èèyàn wa anúgbà tó máa ṣe wá máa rí wọn bí ẹrú àti wọn kàn máa ṣe bí bákọ̀bákọ̀ as in a máa complain there is racism they are racist ṣé eléyìí ò ju racism ni tribalism àwọn lè máa bá ń bẹ̀.
Tribalism is worse than our racism. It's worse
than racism. I have had that debate before. Tribalism is worse than racism. Tribalism in your own country, you not being regarded. If a Yoruba man go to Imo State to go and contest for government, in his own country, a Yoruba man in Nigeria going to Imo State, a Yoruba man, mother Yoruba, father Yoruba, going to Imo State or Anambra to contest for governor.
They won't vote for it. So he won't get in anyway, so forget.
Wọ́n máa pa jẹni, wọ́n máa dín, wọ́n á fi ṣe mọ́ínmọ́ín.
No, he won't win. Don't even go there. He's not going to win.
Kí ló tẹ̀ ń pè yẹn náà orúkọ tó máa ń pè wá náà pé àwọn tó máa ń ní epo nínú ọbẹ̀ onye mafo abe onye mfe abe onye oshi. So this is the thing. Again, we still do not have a technique to live, to maintain, to build human resources. We have not over-invested in building human beings. You see, that's what I tell government. It is one thing to build all the roads in Nigeria. If you don't build the people in the way that they should understand how to live and how they can be fair. So if you don't give them fairness, they will end up, dominating each other, fighting each other. Because whatever they see the government doing, they will result into doing it. I was going, which month? I think it was last month. I was coming from Abuja. Okay. From Abuja, I was coming to Lagos. Go see checkpoints. There is no checkpoint that we pass that will not give 100 naira military. Boya, a man travel within Nigerian road.
Ah.
100 naira.
Ẹ láti fún gbogbo wọn lówó tẹ bá lọ láti Èkó sí Ìbàdàn. Ẹ máa sanwó tẹ máa fi dé Ìbàdàn ni.
As in, àtúndé Iléṣà tán, ẹ̀rù kan tó wá ń bà wá as in pé ẹ mọ ibẹ̀ ní Iléṣà náà ibi igbó yẹn.
Ní ìkọjá àyè ni èmi ò mọ nǹkan tó ń ta ẹ̀.
Ó ní àwọn olè kan tó máa ń wà ń bẹ̀. Ó ní àwọn olè kan tó máa ń wà ń bẹ̀. Àwọn olóṣì àwọn ẹbí bóyá Wópetù lọ́pẹ́ àbí kí ló ń pè wọ́n Ọ̀túnba Wópetù. Ó ní àwọn olódò àwọn olóṣì kan tó máa ń wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn ló máa ń fìbọn tó máa ń pa àwọn èèyàn nínú oko níbẹ̀ yẹn. Tó níṣẹ́ táyé wọn ti bàjẹ́. Wọ́n wá kó wọn wá sèkó àwọn kan wá lọ ń ṣe justice. Wọ́n lá ń pera wọn ní Ọ̀túnba Wópetù. Ògún ló máa pa èèyàn ẹ̀. Àwọn olóṣì burúkú wọ̀nyí kí ló dé náà? Ẹ̀dẹ̀ fọpọlọ ronú kí ló dé sí kàn fi sùkúrú dráìbà kan fi máa yí yín lórí ni. Sí ẹ má wòran ẹ̀yin ọmọ Iléṣà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ibi tí mo ṣì gbà ní within that is November to December end of November to December kí lẹ ń sọ ọ̀nà ibẹ̀ yẹn worst gan-an igbó yẹn worst so I can contribute like as in so mo wo oríṣiríṣi eléyìí àgbà tiẹ̀ ìyẹn àgbà tiẹ̀ mo ti ń bá ẹnì kejì mi sọ̀rọ̀ pé kí ló dé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣebí meeting nìkan la lọ ṣe àdè lọ ṣe meeting káká padà wádìí wá ń sàn wádìí wá ń náwó in fact mo regret why tí mo gbé flight lọ mo kàn fẹ́ like turn ni as papariano tí mo jẹ́.
Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìjọba pé ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ kówó lọ sọ́run ṣé tó bá ń lọ ṣé wọ́n lè kó gbogbo owó yìí lọ sọ́run ṣá.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé the kind of lifestyle that we live in this country is just like get it when you can get it. No, most of them they have suffered too. Tẹ́ bá wo irú àwọn bàbá wa nísìn tó wà lórí oyè okay ìgbà kan ti máa wà tó yẹ pé àwọn gan wọn ti máa wà young like us wọn ti máa complain tó yẹ pé àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n gbé wọn jìyà tó yẹ pé wọn ò rọ́wọ́ mú wọn rí nǹkan kan wọn ò rí life gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn wọ aṣọ wọn ṣe everything àwọn wọn ò rí life wọn ò rí ayé understand so ìgbà táwọn wá dàgbà tó wá darí gba àwọn yẹn ti wá kú so wọn wá lọ pàdé ra wọn bẹ̀ yẹn wọn wá ní mo bá wa ṣe ń feel these days wọn ò ní pity ẹ ti rí trend yẹn pattern yẹn
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ẹ ti rí pattern yẹn pattern tá a bá lọ nìyẹn that is where you will be 50 years in this country how many one young man here you will be 60 years one kí ló ń ṣe ọmọ àná yẹn young man kí ló mọ̀ àwa ti pẹ́ níbi báyìí ó ti pẹ́ tá a ti ń retí position yẹn náà do you not understand ọ̀nà wa ṣì ó jì that's why mo máa ń sọ fún gbogbo yín okay gbàgbé everything papariano tí n bá gbé gbájá ìlẹ́ni tí n bá sọ pé n fẹ́ contest fún anything I swear make una quick grab me ẹ tètè fọwọ́ méjì ẹ fi embrace mi torí mo fẹ́ wá free gbogbo yín ni mo fẹ́ gbé òfin wọlé èmi ni bàbá olófin mo fẹ́ gbé òfin wọlé mo fẹ́ wá là yín ní gbogbo ọlọ́fun náà kí ló dé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí la gbé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tá láṣẹ. As in ẹ kò wá wọn tẹ bá travel African country ẹ wò wọn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ jẹ the moment tẹ bá kó l'Africa ó ní irú breeze kan bí atẹ́gùn kan tó máa fẹ́ sí yín lára wọn bóyá filẹ̀ tẹ bá kọ wọ airport tẹ bá wọ airport kájọ bóyá bí àwọn Schengen country ẹ̀kọ́ land báyìí gbàm ẹ̀kọ́ ń gba airport kọjá and tẹ́ bá wá South Africa nínú Egypt airport which nígbà I think that was some time ago mo dé Egypt airport báyìí Wi-Fi tí mo ń rí lò for free mo need láti lọ sanwó lónìí mo tẹ̀ sọ ṣe something tàbí $100 mo lọ sanwó láti gba Wi-Fi lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ń nulẹ̀ ṣé mo lè Wi-Fi wọn ní kò sí Wi-Fi mo gbọ́dọ̀ sanwó kí n tó gba Wi-Fi mo ní Africa I told myself mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
You know, Papariano, there are some small countries in Africa right now tí wọ́n really take over nǹkan nílùú wọn tó ti gba ìjọba. I think Gabon is one of them, and there's another one.
Burkina Faso.
And I've been following the story a lot lórí YouTube.
Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
Niger.
Bí àwọn people yìí wọ́n ṣe ń bá ìlú yẹn lọ. Tó bá continue, tó bá allow wọn o. Tó bá pẹ́ Nigeria máa jealous of that country. Rate ti young guy yẹn tó fi ń rule àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀.
Mo ti lè sọ ṣá, but nínú gbogbo wọn Nigeria still the most exposed. Travel Africa.
No, I'm talking about these guys that have just not long taken over the country to overthrow the
right. In terms of human resources, I don't look at those infrastructure stuff. I don't look at it. I'm looking at the human resources, the productivity of the people. Because people have heard what the whole of Africa is saying, and lower productive do, and lower intuitive do, self-taught to move on the continent. Personally, this is the only true development, human resources. I believe in building people. That's what I believe in. Once you have everybody built, development will come from different corners. There will be competitions. Most of those African countries, Europeans don't make things happen there. Europeans are the ones making things happen there. They may have good roads, but look at the productivity of the people themselves, the people in those countries. But that's really not.
When they ti lé àwọn French government, wọ́n máa ti lé wọn jáde nílùú.
Kasha ma wo no ko to ba mo follow wọn. I follow them but I like politics. I follow politics up. That's part of the things I do.
And
I hope they get it right, but me I would
bàbá wa fẹ́ dá sí.
Government.
Me support bàbá wa ni pé kó keep out. Pé tí ó bá ti lè lead Africa láti ṣe better tó ń kó wa sí abẹ́ òyìnbó. Pé tí ó bá ti lè lead wa in a better way. Ó bá dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú àwọn.
I prefer Kanika tẹ̀lé lọ wọ kíní kí ló ń pè regional system tá ní 63 Kanika lè padà lọ sí regional system. God but go easy.
Kí each region kó máa look after ara wọn àbí?
Yes, not Onigba, not at the east Onigba.
But East, is that not what Nnamdi has been clamoring for?
No. Nnamdi wants something else. Nnamdi wants land. They want land. They want to get to Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean odò ẹ jẹ́ kó gba odò ṣe bá Atlantic Ocean odò kọ́ yìí.
The whole east could at Ọ̀yọ́ is the same size. Yes, that's about 29,000 kilometers square. The whole east, Anambra, small
kí ni àwọn Yorùbá wá ń ṣe táwa ò wá ní more state? Tá kàn ní few states just like that.
Yorùbá náà nǹkan wa máa ń wà sán máa ń bára wa jà. Ẹ wo bá ṣe ń lórí jọ́sọ̀ bá wá ń bára wa jà yìí lásán. Ẹ bá ń bára wa jà. Ẹ wo àwọn kan pẹ̀lú
àwọn ọmọ tó ń ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Oríyọmí Hamzat.
Àwọn kan papariano.
Good evening, Papariano. Good evening.
Look at what we are doing over Oríyọmí Hamzat and our Yoruba, we are the one that is saying it is good. He wants to the same thing happened in Anambra. States, right? It happened in Abuja.
Yoruba has 5 states. Yoruba has 4 states. Yes.
Can I? Okay, Richie, you want to talk? Can I talk? Just 1 minute. I'll
Why
drop.
not? Ellison, I can talk.
Don't stay and talk.
One chilling time.
I love this discussion. I love this discussion at this point. I don't join discussion anyhow, but when I see something that we are going to that we are getting to a point. I love it so much.
Yep. It's very
You
good.
see,
I like it too.
you are talking about our southwest, our southeast, our south. Do you know one thing? Do you know that we are even not at the receiving end, like the north central? I pity those guys. I pity those guys. They are the ones that are at the receiving end. The most of everything happening in Nigeria, they are the ones at the receiving end of everything. For instance, now I'm a Yoruba man. I will put it straight to you, a Yoruba man. Let me just start from the issue of these people, the from Rwanda. According to the movie Hotel Rwanda, it was not just a movie. They have a story, and the story is about what actually happened in Africa. Do you know one thing that I'm so scared of? Do you know one thing I'm so scared of? One thing I'm so scared of is this: what will happen to us in Africa, in Nigeria? Papariano, have you ever questioned yourself one thing? Have you ever asked yourself one thing? Do you see what happened in Rwanda? It was only between two tribes. It was only between two tribes
Tutsi and the genocide.
and the Hutus. Yes.
Hutus.
Look at Nigeria. Do you know I'm so scared about some things? I'm very scared about some things. Hey, if
Don't
something
worry,
should happen,
a scientist is here. Me, I'm here. Don't worry.
No, I think we're
As long
matured.
as I'm
I
here.
think we're
Tí
matured
wọ́n
for
bá
that.
ti pa mí lẹ́yìn
That
injustice,
will never
mo wà
happen
nígbà
in
yìí.
Nigeria.
As long as no one buy it,
no.
don't
Let's leave
worry.
the justice for now, bro. Let's leave the justice for now,
No,
bro.
leave justice care. Keep back, make
No,
that
no.
man, baby.
We are still on the justice. I'm not saying that we should leave. We are still on the justice.
Baba must be
But we are
petition.
talking
But
about
Baba must be
see,
petition.
my brother,
yeah,
do you know why we can even have justice? Do you know why we can have justice? When there is
When
peace in the country,
Tim Baba, come back the Tim Baba,
when
ma
there
get justice.
when there is peace in the country, that's what we think about justice. When there is peace, that's what we can think about justice. Imagine now, from your tongue. I'm a proper Yoruba man. I won't talk about my own
Wait, let
state.
me correct you. There's nothing proper Yoruba man. You're a Yoruba man. I'm a Yoruba man.
Yeah, Yoruba. Yes, no, hold on, my
You are
brother.
either
Now,
Yoruba or no Yoruba.
Papariano, calm down.
No,
Papariano,
no,
calm down.
normally.
I just want to say
Normally, you.
something. I want you to find. I want you to find the point. I want you to see something. What I'm saying. The only little thing that caused the crisis in Rwanda, that little crisis in Rwanda, that little crisis between just two tribes, so two tribes in Rwanda, the Hutus and the Tutsis.
and that's the only two tribes they
It
have, by the
was
way.
just two tribes. Just two tribes. So can you imagine? No? We're not even talking about Nigeria.
Yeah, yeah.
The most
Listen,
populous,
my
the
brother,
most populous.
my brother.
Yes.
If you know the
Do you
story,
know how many tribes we have in Nigeria?
if you know the
Do you know how many
stories
tribes we
of the
have in Nigeria?
one second, please. If you know the
Okay.
story of the Tutsi and the Hutus, those are the major tribes in Rwanda. Those are the mainly two tribes. Nigeria has, I think, mainly maybe we have about four tribes or five tribes, right? And when you go back in time to the time of the Civil War, in which where the Igbo were completely segregated, right? During the Ojukwu time, 1966, 67, right? And that taught us a lot of lesson. And that's why up to now, the Igbos, they from that hard lesson, they became more resilient, highly industrial, and they're very kind of aggressive when it comes to their business because it was a survivor of the fittest that taught them a lesson. But on the other hand, they're still bitter. That's when you see what Paparano was saying about Nnamdi Kanu and some of these Samuel Ekpa and all that. Those were the agitators. They agitated for complete segregation of give us and let us, if possible, let us move away from Nigeria and all that. For me, I would never support things like that. Yeah, it's very unfortunate the way the British colonialism, how they brought us here, but I don't. Papa, I don't want to speak against it.
Richie, Mr.
They
Richie,
ban
one
me. They
second.
ban me. They ban me again.
Yes,
Those,
I'm sorry
those are
to
sens-
1 second, sir.
those are
One
sensitive
second, sir.
words.
One
Those are
second.
very.
1 second, sir.
But one thing I wanted to drop. The reason why I came up.
Just
Sorry.
1 second.
One
You will
second. The
continue.
reason
You
why I came up.
continue.
The reason why I came up, Papariano, is about what you mentioned when this is Yinka. There was mentioned about the situation with the African countries about the French side, where they're taking their ownership back away from the French. Now I'll speak Yoruba. Tinubu, what Baba Tinubu is doing, on Tawa, what them are causing the one, because as highly populous as we
Mr.
are,
Richie,
one,
Mr.
one minute,
Richie, Mr. Richie
one
now.
minute, please. As highly populous as we are, nǹkan tí bàbá ń ṣe ò dáa. Tó bá léèyàn jèbù rẹ̀, kò lè ṣe anything.
No, I'm
Kò
a
lè
highly Yoruba nationalist, I mean. I'm
I
a Yoruba
know,
nationalist.
I know, you
You know,
told me
that's some things
before.
you can't discuss with me. Joke aside. So
Yeah.
we shouldn't start the conversation.
No,
There's some
all I'm
conversation you
saying,
won't be able to have with me.
no, all I'm saying, I'm talking of Nigeria in general now, right? Baba tó lọ ń play pẹ̀lú àwọn France.
All seven. This is politics. Baba can play with anybody.
Mr. Richie,
At the end
this
of
is
the
not
at
the
the end of the day,
Papariano.
every
Papariano.
is every state
Papariano.
receiving
Papariano.
their
Should I
uh,
talk? Should I talk? Should I
when
talk?
money
Should I say something?
money is shared, are those states receiving money or not? Their
Hold
allocations.
on.
Are those
Mr.
allocations?
Richie.
I'm not talking
That's the
about
Mr.
important
Nigeria.
point.
No.
Richie.
I'm talking about our France. Tó fẹ́ wá fi ọ̀dọ̀ wa ṣe láti máa attack àwọn other French
This
colonies.
is not the first
Anything
time,
is
Mr. Richie. According to our history, when the Igbos, see,
I'm not
these are
talking
the
about
things, Mr.
civil. I'm
Richie.
not talking about civil war,
Hold on,
please. I don't want to talk
Mr.
about the
Richie.
civil
You
war.
talk about many things now. You talk about the
go on a fire force.
I want to say a lot of things, but Mr. Richie doesn't want me to say. This is not the first time the
No,
French are
please stop.
coming. The French came before. See, let me tell you. Do you know people that tried to save the Biafran war when it first happened? It was the French. When Nigerian soldiers, the Nigerian army, let me put it that way, when they shot down many things from the Igbos back then, the Biafrans, let me put it that way, the Biafrans.
I don't want to link this to that. I'm
Hold
sorry.
on, hold
That's
on,
where you are
hold
going
on.
now.
I'm making a point. I
You're not
let you talk now, Mr. Richie. I
That's
let
why I
you
don't want
talk.
to talk about it. Yeah.
I let you talk.
Let him speak the history. Go on, Sultan.
Now, when they shut everything down, do you know it was even Obasanjo that everybody, all of them now, even the southeast and the south, the Obasanjo that they are now praising today was the Obasanjo that they were cursing back then. They all cursed Obasanjo because Obasanjo was the one that suppressed the war back then in Owerri back then. When they when, hold on, sorry, hold on, please. Let me shut this thing down.
Go
Yeah.
drink water.
No. I'm here. I close an app on my other phone. On my other phone. It was Obasanjo. You know, I shut something was making noise on my other phone, so I had to shut it down. So it was Obasanjo that actually conquered. It was the final stand. The final stand happened in Owerri. That was the final stand, and it was Obasanjo that led that assault. But I want to tell you, I put it to you, Mr. Richie. Mr. Richie, the France that we are talking about today, it was the France that came to the Biafran's rescue back then. They small goods for them back then because
Is that good or bad?
Is that what?
Is that good or bad?
Because they had their own interests. France already have their interests in Nigeria since a long time ago now.
Now let's fast
France had
forward.
their interest
My
in
brother,
Nigeria a
my
long time
brother,
ago
my
now. Do you
brother.
know the reason why?
Wait, you guys should wait first. You guys ever solve a problem Nigeria? Ibi tí èmi ti ń ka ibi tí papariano èmi ti ń ka ogun Kurumi, ogun Ìjàyè, ogun Kìrìjí, the longest one in Yoruba land. Fire Force ṣé o mọ̀ ń pa ogun Kìrìjí ni?
I know about
Ó mọ̀ nǹkan tó
3G
fà
war.
á. Ẹni sọ. Tó bá lè mọ nǹkan tó lọ ní Houthis àti Houthis ní Rwanda, ṣé o mọ nǹkan tó fa Kìrìjí war 1831? Ṣé o mọ nǹkan tó fa ogun yẹn?
My brother, don't you know that the days of the empire, the empire days, Oyo have been.
You see, you must
I
know
can tell you.
you must know your history, know what has caused the failure. Why were you
Do you
conquered
know
by
what
the...
state I am from? Do you know what state I am from?
What's that from?
I'm from Oyo State. We are the ones that own the empire.
Hey, if you are from
We are
Oyo,
the
I'm asking you.
we are the ones that
Do you know about
that
the
ruled.
people na so mo pa Ìjàyè, wọ́n kí ló fa ogun Ìjàyè? Wọ́n fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ pa yẹn. Bàbá Kursi di Rwanda, bàbá yẹn. Kí ló fa ogun Ìjàyè? Why did Ìbàdàn conquer the Ìjàyè? Kí ló fa tó fi conquer Ìjàyè?
Do you want us to?
Olùsọ wà gangan nìyẹn. Let's talk about the Ìjàyè war.
No, Paparano, funny enough, I actually.
Why did Adelu wanted to hold power by force in the old Oyo Empire? Why?
Exactly.
Let's talk about it. Oya Fire Force gone.
Papariano, let's talk about
not.
Togun Adubi.
Let me tell you one thing, Papariano. We are on another discussion entirely. If we are going to go on another, it is going to be. Let me
Russia,
tell you.
Rwanda, Casablanca.
No, I see.
I'm not now. Let's talk about Ìjàyè. Simple.
Okay.
You guys don't know what is happening.
Papariano, let me tell you this. I put this to you. They said that they returned history back to schools. Where are the history teachers? A teacher that doesn't even know his own history.
Yeah.
The teacher that doesn't even know his own history.
Let's continue about Rwanda. Talk about Rwanda.
We're not talking about Rwanda.
Okay.
We are only branching.
It's getting agitated now. Okay. Listen, my brother. Let me just give me just 2-3
How do you
minutes.
understand?
Give me 2-3 minutes. And
Papariano,
I just want to say about my own opinion.
You know, it's funny. For real.
Listen.
Listen.
We live and learn, right? Wọ́n máa ń sọ Yorùbá ló máa ń pa lọ́wọ́ pé ìgbà tójú wà lórúkún ojú òsì lórúkún mọ́ sí. Are you getting the point?
Ojú ti la.
Oh, everybody is we're wise up, and with technology that really help us. When you look at those young boys that are taking tongue by French on the padà because olórí burúkú làwọn French yẹn, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. And that's the reason why I said bàbá ò jẹ́ kó gbà wọ́n láyè, because bàbá gbà wọ́n láyè gbogbo àwọn Sokoto gbogbo àwọn area abẹ yẹn àwọn Chad làwọn náà, even though wọ́n wà Nàìjíríà but ọmọ Chad ni wọ́n, ìjọ̀gbọ̀n láfẹ́fẹ́ wọ́n lẹ́yìn kí wọ́n máa finá sórí òrùlé sùn, kò jẹ́ kí bàbá lọ dá sí wọn, kò jẹ́ kó lọ bá mọ̀ pé ó ń try.
Mr. IGP saw now that no foreign soldier can land in Nigeria. FNC now.
Okay, I pray.
Didn't you read it?
I
just said it now. That no foreign soldiers don't land in Nigeria.
Because ìjọ̀gbọ̀n kan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, you yourself you know.
You see, all those countries you see in Niger, between Nigeria were in 1960.
Of course. That's why I said that you French the budget. You know, our France is someone the most
they are road
you cannot be taking them. You cannot be taking them minerals. Hold on. You cannot be taking them minerals and you failed to develop the land. It's not nice.
Richard, let me say something. You see, there's something you guys are missing about Europeans, right? Nobody's gonna come develop your land. You have to face the reality. Tell yourself the truth.
That
But
is
Why
what
we
I
are
was about to tell Mr.
Nigeria?
George,
Richie.
no, let me tell you. Let me tell you this. I
Mr.
understand.
Richie, Mr.
Because
Richie,
Listen,
Mr.
listen.
Richie,
I
Mr.
you have
understand
to
Richie.
what you're
love your
saying,
country.
but we
Have
were
you read the book?
favored.
And you
How
love
Let
the
me tell
alone.
you.
European
Ẹ
Mr.
wo kéèsì
Richie,
Mohbad yìí. Do we love our country?
Mr.
Kí lẹ̀ ń
Richie,
sọ àwọn òyìnbó love ìlú wọn now?
Mr. Richie,
Ah, keep it the same
Mr.
thing now.
Richie. Have you read a book? How the Europeans underdeveloped Africa?
Of
How the
course.
Europeans underdeveloped Africa? How
Of
no,
course.
sorry, how Europe underdeveloped Africa? Have you
Of
read that
course.
book?
Of course.
Àwọn tó máa ń ka ìwé yẹn ju àwọn ọmọ international relations ni. Me, I finished from Obafemi Awolowo University in Ife.
Yeah. And I did
That's
international
where I
relations
studied.
as well.
Ṣetán nìyẹn.
I did my
When
first
I read
degree
that book
too.
and
Yeah.
some other books,
Àwa
I
táwa
realized
jẹ́
a lot of things.
báyìí nísìnyí. Èmi tí mo
Sorry?
study ní FUTA. Tá a jẹ́ science student nísìnyí. Kí la fẹ́ sọ sí?
No, you're
Àwọn
part of the
máa
technology.
lọ wá orúkọ mi ní FUTA nísìnyí o. Ó ti bàjẹ́ jẹ́.
No,
Bàbí
I
ẹ̀
know, I know Federal University of
Nigerian.
Technology, Akure. I know where FUTA is, my brother.
Ọba kékeré ọba ńlá.
It's a very good school. It's a very good unit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of the first molded technology university in Nigeria. Yeah.
And it's currently the best.
It's really good. Very
Futa,
good.
that of Owerri and Futa, that's
Mhm.
always the name challenges is
People
the
don't
competition.
understand the logic behind it. It's
Futa
a, it's,
Jalo
a,
for life.
it's a fusion of technology and sciences, which is really good. And can we play Nigeria then? Futa should be one of the best universities in Nigeria, if not the best. To man infrastructures to that. Yeah. Because when you look at the way technologies are at the moment. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, my brother, is our British but only yàtọ̀. Yeah. Our British are our not low. That's why we call it indirect rule. Right? They study the Shokoto Caliphate, they study all those things. And they let us rule ourselves. There wasn't any subject. But I want Bewuri Yarabi. I don't know whether you've been to Paris before. When you walk on the street of Paris, you feel sad. I'm telling you the truth. As a black man. Yeah. And that's that you can never see that on the street of London. It's complete
Reaching
opposite.
the fastest growing country to Shingo in terms of human resources in Nigeria. Okay. So
In
our country,
Africa.
watching ball lane, they are coming from behind. Ayega celebrating. We can get things better, but not condemning and fighting against everything. Come on, let's put those things aside.
Let's act as a
Nigeria can
leader.
always
Let's
solve.
act as a leader.
Nigeria must solve its problem when they are ready. We are not ready yet. Tábà ready, àmọ́ abára wa sòótọ́. Òótọ́ tá àbára wa sọ ló fà tẹ́rù fi bàjẹ́. Abára wa sòótọ́, a fẹ́ dominate ara wa, a fẹ́ cheat ara wa.
No,
That's
Nick, Papariano, ọjọ́ tó bá ti sọ pé káwọn Nàìjíríà yìí kówó lọ sí abroad mọ́. Every of the government, anybody that's holding a government position should not have a foreign account. That's a good start.
Kí n bára wa sòótọ́ o, those things tẹ́ bá gbé, if you put those laws, they will break it and nothing will happen. There are many laws in Nigeria. There are laws that you cannot even spend foreign currency in Nigeria, but people are not spending it.
Papariano, owó Abacha tó wà ní Switzerland bí báyìí. Can you imagine?
Man like complain, man like solution, man hit news. But man like him to complain,
That's
man.
why I said the solution is don't let
Nigerian problem is too big. Contest, can solve it. Solve it. Contest, my
contest. The back was not my family because
Mr.
if you get liver, anybody drag it.
Oh, my family. I don't think I will last 1 month or 2 months.
It's life and death. It's death.
No, I'm not afraid. Honestly.
So
yeah, I'm not afraid.
Human being is dangerous because you are going to break someone's interest. In continue, I want to don't jolly. Just from bad emotion were against our fans who meet some of them, they are very vicious, they are doing violence. So that's how politics is. You have to be ready to
They're very vicious, yeah.
Láti dúró ọwọ́ tó bá yẹ ní ọwọ́ nígbà wọn sọ ọwọ́ tó bá yá lògùn gbè bóyá lọ nìyẹn. So that's politics now. Ojúṣe òṣèwò máa wò lẹ́ẹ̀mejì kó fún
mi. Anyway, one of the best problems to solve Nigerian problem is anybody that hold government position up to the state level should not be allowed to have a foreign account. It should be scrutinized and they should sign an oath, and which means government can go